So listen, uncertain times call for resilience, not retreat. Hey Thrivers, welcome back. I don't have to tell you that we're living in uncertain times. You feel it, I feel it, the world feels heavy and unpredictable. And if you're anything like me, you might have moments where you just want to retreat, shut down, turn away, pretend none of this is happening. But here's the thing, uncertainty isn't going anywhere. And in times like these, what we need isn't to hide, it's to grow in capacity and resilience. Because resilience isn't just about bouncing back, it's about adapting, enduring, and learning how to move forward even when things don't make sense. So, today I want to talk about how we stop running from what's happening and instead learn how to process, endure, and move through it. Let's start with this. Growth in uncertain times doesn't mean pretending to be okay. It doesn't mean toxic positivity where we slap a smile on our face and ignore what's really going on. True resilience means we acknowledge what we're feeling. We process the stress, the fear, the exhaustion, and then we build the capacity to keep moving forward anyway. So, Dr. Lucy Hone, a resilience researcher, says that resilient people do three things differently. One, they accept that suffering is a part of life. They don't waste energy asking, why is this happening? They shift their focus to what now? Two, they focus on what they can control. Even in chaos, they look for the small actions they can take. Three, they are intentional about where they place their action. Instead of drowning in everything that's wrong, they actively seek out what helps them move forward. And that's the shift we need to make because we can't control the uncertainty of the world, but we can build the resiliency to handle it. Now, we've all had experience moments where we felt completely out of control, times when everything was uncertain, when we had no clue what was coming next. But I don't know about you guys, but in those moments, I felt myself shrinking, wanting to withdraw, wanting to disappear into the background. I mean, just almost just wanting to die, okay? But every time I had to make a choice. Do I let fear drive me, or do I stretch my capacity and face what's in front of me? And let me be real. Choosing resilience isn't easy. It takes effort. It takes awareness. But every time I've leaned into it, I found that I'm stronger than I thought, capable of more than I realized, and able to move forward even when I don't have all the answers. So if you've watched any of my messages before, you already know what is coming next. I got some questions, okay? So if you are feeling overwhelmed right now, I want you to ask yourself, am I retreating because I believe I can't handle this or because I haven't learned how to yet? What's one thing within my control that I can focus on today? Where am I placing my attention? Is it fueling my resilience or my fear? Now, the way you answer these questions will tell you where you need to shift. So how do we actually build this kind of resilience? How do we stop just coping and start growing in capacity? Here are some things that I've learned so far, okay? There's always room for improvement, so I'm saying so far. To regulate before you react. When uncertainty triggers stress, pause, breathe. Your nervous system needs stability, and that starts with you choosing how you respond. I say it in almost all my videos. Stretch your capacity in small ways. If you feel overwhelmed, don't try to fix everything. Start with one thing. Strength is built through small moments of endurance. Stay connected. Resilience isn't built alone. Find people who remind you of your strength, that holds space for your growth and encourages you to keep going. Because resilience isn't just about surviving uncertainty, it's about thriving in spite of it. So, yes, times are uncertain, but you are not powerless. You are capable of handling hard things. You are stronger than you realize. And right now, in this season, you are being stretched, but not to break. You are being stretched to grow. So instead of running from what's happening, let's learn to process, endure, and move through it together. All right? So if this message spoke to you, share it with someone who needs it. And if you haven't yet, subscribe and be a part of this community. We are not retreating, we are rising, okay? Until next time, take care of yourself because guess what? You are so worth it.